Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2. This morning, we have two dockets. We have our motion to revoke probation docket and the announcement docket. When I call your name, please come forward before the bench with your attorney. If your attorney is not here, we will wait for your attorney to arrive because your attorney may be in another court handling another matter. If you are not represented by an attorney, when I call your name, please come before the bench by yourself. We will take care of it.
Nope.
This is dismissal. Mr. Rojas, your case is a plea this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she's doing the paperwork.
Yes. Well, and
Yeah.
okay, okay. Yes.
First case is cause number 25 CCCR 0594, case is styled the state of Texas versus Charles Jason Kramer. Mr. Kramer, would you please come forward? Mr. Kramer, your full name is Charles Jason Kramer.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Kramer?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Kramer, your case was reset from the last court date to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you hired your attorney?
I haven't paid the retainer yet, but I've met with Kevin Lane.
You say you haven't paid, so you just met with him, you hadn't.
That's who I'm gonna hire.
Okay, well, we're gonna set this case, on a pretrial conference docket. And what that basically means is, the train that left the station. We're moving this case to, getting ready for a trial mode, okay? Pretrial conference is this one step before trial, all right? And
That's
so
good. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that still gives him an opportunity to do his stuff.
I give him opportunity for you to hire him. He can't do anything if you don't hire him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so, if you don't hire him, you still gonna go forward.
Yes.
Okay. So this case is gonna be reset. Put it on the pretrial conference docket. Okay. This case is reset to August 25th. Okay, you can get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day. Thank you.
Well, good morning, Judge. This is Dustin Galmore. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, I didn't know. I just see Zoom user.
Sorry about that. It doesn't say my name today.
No, it has on that Zoom user.
Well, I don't know what happened. It normally says my name. I'm about to go into felony court in Hardin County. And so if it's an okay time, I could make two announcements if the court is ready.
Let's see. Atherius Holman
Yes.
is not here. And let's see, we have Justin Andrew Taylor. Would you please come forward? Mr. Taylor, your full name is Justin Andrew Taylor?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Taylor?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Taylor, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Dustin Galmore, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore, again, how are you doing?
I'm doing great today, Judge. Thanks for asking.
Yes. State is represented in this case by Attorney Shane Hilton. Mr. Hilton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, Mr. Galmore, what is your announcement in Mr. Taylor's case?
Judge, we'd like to place that on the trial docket.
Okay, give us a trial date. Okay, this case will be reset to September 8th, 2025 at 9 a.m. for trial. Mr. Taylor, you'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bond. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And you have a blessed day. Please stand before the court coordinator. Now, Mr. Galmore, your other client is not here.
He's in, I was just told outside, he was in route.
Okay, so he's not here. It's our understanding that he's en route.
Okay.
So, I guess you can go in the court in Hardin County. Maybe we get some time, you can zoom back in.
I'll check in when I'm done, though, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, you have a blessed day. Anybody else, any other clients who are not here, have they arrived? What about Christopher Manuel? Is he here? Okay,
Yeah, one eye, probably Lisa,
Mumpy?
page 4 announcement.
Your Honor, I'm here on that.
Okay,
Over.
Daniel Valdez, long time.
Mumpy, okay, you can come forward.
Hey, can I approach him?
Yes,
Proud judge, but he's a Spanish speaker.
okay,
I can
understand.
translate if the court would allow it.
That's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
But this is cause number 25 CCCR 1216. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Daniel Valdez Mumpy. Mr. Mumpy is here with his attorney Ricardo Peraza. And Mr. Mumpy speaks Spanish, and Mr. Peraza is going to interpret. Mr. Peraza, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to interpret Spanish to English and English to Spanish? So help you God?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Okay, you may put your hand down.
Thank you.
And Mr. Peraza, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing, Judge. Thank you.
That's good. Ms. Peraza, you're gonna ask Mr. Mumpy how he's doing?
¿Cómo fue su-
You're doing good? That's good. Now, the state is represented in this case by Attorney Haley Simmons. Ms. Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge. How are you?
Yes, ¿cómo está? Gracias.
Mr. Peraza,
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Mumpy's case is set for an announcement. What is your announcement in this case?
At this point, I'm not sure if it's an arraignment setting, but if it is, we're pleading not guilty. And this is our first setting, Judge. I still have not received the discovery. I requested it not too long ago, maybe yesterday or the day before. So we would ask for some time for me to receive the discovery, review it, and then proceed communications with the state.
Okay, give us a reset date. Keep it on the announcement docket. Okay, this case is reset to August 27th for announcement at 9 a.m.
Mañana.
Mr. Mumpy,
Señor Montes,
you can get your reset from our court coordinator.
la coordinadora te va a dar una fecha de corte en escrito.
Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Pendiente de eso, estás libre para irte, que tengas buen día.
Mr. Peraza,
Yes,
once you get your reset, you will be free to go as well. You have a blessed
Thank
day.
you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. With that, you have any more of these gloves? Is that Martinez? Julio Cesar Martinez? Okay, this is cause number 25 CCCR 0604. Case is style of state of Texas versus Julio Cesar Martinez. Mr. Martinez, is that your full name? Mr. Martinez, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Martinez, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God? Mr. Martinez, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Martinez? You doing good? That's it. Now, Mr. Martinez, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Charles Rojas. Mr. Rojas, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, thank you.
Mr. Rojas, do you waive a record in Mr. Martinez's case?
We do, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Julio Cesar Martinez, on or about January 3rd of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of burglary of a vehicle. Ms. Martinez, do you understand what you've been charged with? To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, on page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials JM on a line next to a box that's checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that is titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes.
I also have a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Martinez, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Mr. Martinez, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State Opera State's Exhibit 1.
Any objections? No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Rojas, you have advised and counseled Mr. Martinez. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Martinez, your attorney, Mr. Rojas, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Martinez, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your pleas and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
We'd ask the court for 12 months of deferred adjudication, a fine of $250, a repayment of court costs, 40 hours of community service, and successful completion of the theft prevention class.
Mr. Rojas, were you appointed in this case?
No, Your Honor.
What is the court cost?
277.
Okay, Ms. Martinez, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $250, plus court costs of $277. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, and a reimbursement fee of $15. Your total monthly installments, that is, the total amount that you will have to pay each month is $131 a month. Will you be able to pay the $131 a month?
I think yes, sir.
You will?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service. You'll be required to attend and complete a theft class, and you'll be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Now, Mr. Martinez, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Martinez, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will not result in a conviction on your record, and you may qualify for, well, this case will be dismissed, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure, whereby your record of this case will be sealed to the general public. You can talk to your attorney, Mr. Rojas, about the non-disclosure, because he's quite competent in those matters. Now, Mr. Martinez, how old are you?
17.
Okay, are you in school?
Homeschool.
You're in homeschool. Okay,
Sir.
so how much more time do you have before you graduate? Do you know?
I'm not really sure right now, but we're on break right now.
Okay, you're on a break?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I encourage you to stay in school. Okay?
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times when people drop out of school, they can't get a job. And once they can't get a job, a lot of times they get depressed and they turn to drugs and alcohol. Once they turn to drugs and alcohol, eventually they commit a crime. And once they commit a crime, they eventually get caught and do time. And once they do time, eventually they get out and then they're right back in that same old cycle. Okay? Now, I see that you brought somebody here with you today, besides your attorney. Who was that? Your pops. Okay. Thanks for coming out here with your son. Now, I know that you being a young man, you have some friends. You probably call these friends your ride or die. You probably say that they your best friends for BFFs, right? And they'll be with you through thick and thin. But on days like today when you need a friend, okay, those friends that you call your friends, they're not here. You know why? They got other things to do. They found there's something other, there are better things that they have to do than to be here with you. Okay? But there was one man that came down here with you who said to himself, you know what? I don't care. Whatever I have to do today, there's nothing more important than to be here in court with my son. Okay? Let me tell you this, everybody not your everybody not your friend, everybody not your partner. But when that man say he got you, he got you. I know over the years he put a roof over your head, put clothes on your back, food on the table, and every now and then he probably had to put a little spanking on your butt. And you know why he did that? He loved you. Okay? And you need to give that man a big hug sometime today. All right? Because he didn't have to do it. He loved you. Everybody don't have a father like him. Okay? But you blessed. And you need to realize that. And you know, I know at this time, this is not the proudest day in his life. Because he didn't raise you to be here. All right? But, you know, some people might look at this as a stumbling block, but you can look at it as a stepping stone. You know what people use stepping stones for? To reach high heights. You can reach anything that you want to reach in life, okay? This does not prevent you from doing that, all right? Now, you might think that you're going through a storm, but remember this, when you're walking through a storm, hold your head high and don't be afraid of the dark. Because at the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of the Lord. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. There's one thing about hope that you need to understand. Hope floats. And so when you're drowning in a sea of confusion, hold on to hope, and it'll keep your head above water. All right. And to your pops, I want you to stay with him, hold on, and don't hang up on him. All right. Thanks for coming down here. And at this time, you're gonna stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. Rojas, you're free to go as well. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You're crazy. He's
Plus we have.
My client's here, Judge, I mean,
Okay. Christopher James Manuel. Oh. Bond condition.
yeah, you do. On condition.
I did last time? Okay, they're not on there. Yeah.
We got farm condition.
Okay, this is cause number 24 CCCR 2956. Status cases style of state of Texas versus Christopher James Manuel. Mr. Manuel, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Manuel?
Doing good.
That's good. Now, Mr. Manuel, you're represented in this case by your attorney, Jeff Roebuck. Mr. Roebuck, how are you doing?
Good, Judge, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. State is represented by attorney Andrew Huber. Mr. Huber, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Roebuck, what is your announcement in Mr. Manuel's case?
Request the trial doc.
Trial docket? Okay, give us a reset for trial date. Okay, this case will be reset to September 8th, 2025. Mr. Manuel, you'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Roebuck, thank you. Mr. Roebuck, once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought I saw LeBlanc earlier.
He was in here.
I need that clipboard. Shelda Lynn Chambliss. Miss, we're gonna need a clipboard for her. Huh?
Just one more.
Oh, you want me to hold on it? Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
And the document did appear.
Okay. Cowboy's not back on though. good. Now, Mr. Marsh, you was previously represented, in your case by, well, you currently representing your case by attorney, Ruben Cartwright. Now, Mr. Cartwright, has been removed off the court appointed list. And so we're going to reappoint you an attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you is Attorney Jack Lawrence. And, Mr. Lawrence will be given information to contact you, and you will also be given information to contact him. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once you get the information from the court coordinator, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Stay in contact with your attorney and your boss. All right, once you get your free, and you're looking real sharp today.
I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah,
Have a good one.
all right. Say 23rd. 20, something, oh, I go to that, come to that. Where's Mr. Killian?
Yeah, outside.
He's giving her the paperwork to fill the waiver out.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna call Barrett. Ryan Paul Barrett? Think he is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning. Jefferson County Court of Law number 2 is in session. 3 cases. Cause numbers 23 CCCR 1888. Cause number 25 CCCR 1198. And cause number 25 CCCR 1419. All 3 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Ryan Paul Barrett. Mr. Barrett, is that your full name?
Yes, sir, it is.
How are you doing, Mr. Barrett?
Doing wonderful yourself, Judge?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Barrett, you represented in your cases by your attorney, Bruce Gregory. Mr. Gregory, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. Now, Attorney Gregory, Mr. Barrett has 1 case is motion to revoke probation. And then the other 2 cases are they're not motion to revoke probation cases. I see here in these cases, you filed the motion to withdraw. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
correct?
That's correct.
And Mr. Barrett, I reviewed those motions. You signed the motion to withdraw as what you signed on as well. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So you're not opposed to Mr. Gregory withdrawing as your attorney. Is that correct? Okay, so I'm gonna need those copies of the orders on this motion to withdraw. The court is going to grant the motions to withdraw that was filed by Attorney Bruce Gregory in your cases. And Mr. Gregory, you are relieved of your duties and responsibilities to
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Barrett in these cases. All right, and you're free to go.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
all right.
He's falling on some hard financial times.
Okay, well,
May need assistance.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
obtaining-
yeah, okay. We'll be going over that
Okay.
in a
Good
few.
luck.
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Mosby? We need to give him a clipboard.
Okay.
Now, Ms. Mosby is going to, she's handing you the clipboard, and on that clipboard, the first document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Do you see that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And it states that as a defendant in a criminal case, you have 3 options. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number 2, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
And number 3, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you want an attorney to represent you and you have enough money to hire an attorney, your case will be reset to give you time to hire an attorney. Next paragraph says that if you want an attorney but do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. Now, the financial questionnaire is a 3-page document that is also on the clipboard, and it is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you see that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you will have to fill out the first page of that document, and on the second page, you will fill out the top portion that is titled Defendant's Oath. You date it, sign it, you read it, date it, and sign it. And you will fill out the middle portion that's titled Unsworn Declaration by Defendant. Once you fill out that out, then you'll stop. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, the next paragraph, going back to judge's explanation of defendant's right without an attorney. Now, the next paragraph states that you may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of right to be represented by an attorney. This paragraph is for individuals who will be representing themselves Okay, so if you represent yourself, you'll have an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor about your case to see if you can work out an agreement on your case. But before you're able to do that, you need to fill out a waiver. If you would like to represent yourself, you'd have to first fill out a waiver. The waiver is a document that is also on the clipboard that is titled Waiver of Counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. Do you see that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you would have to read that document and you will sign and date it. Okay. Now, you should be aware that there are dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in the worst outcome for you, including your case, including the loss of significant rights and opportunities related to military service, possession of firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. Now, if you choose to represent yourself, you may change your mind at any time and request that an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, at the bottom of that document, in bold letters, it states, defendant's choice. Marks the initials next to only one choice. Do you see that state?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, if you would like to hire an attorney, then you will place your initials on the first line to the left. If you would like to apply for a court-appointed attorney, then you will put your initials on the third line to the left. If you would like to represent yourself, then you will put your initials on the fifth line to the left. Now, once you have finished initialing one of the lines, then you will sign your name at the bottom of that document where it says defendant, and you would date it today's date, July 23rd of 2025. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, there should be a pin on that clipboard.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can have a seat at that table, and once you finish filling out the documents that you need to fill out, let us know, and then we'll have you to come back up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Who's representing? What is You could get that clipboard to the bailiff.
You need him to put his name on the top?
Hmm?
You need him to put his name on the top?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, you're fine.
I don't know.
No, that's fine, just put your name. Okay.
I'm glad you were looking for me, though. It's good to be on it. Oh, man. Saturday, when you see this, we looked at the, I thought, I'm perfectly normal.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? There you go. Go, once you do it, I want.
oh, we gotta put those three cases. Shaquina Williams,
Yes, sir.
Ms. Williams, you're representing your case by your attorney, William, or Marcus Wilkerson, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wilkerson is currently in court in Hardin County. However, he has informed the court that you have been approved for pretrial diversion. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so your sign-in date is in August?
We wasn't going to trial.
No, no,
Is
no,
that
no, no,
what that
no.
means?
Listen he said that you have been approved for pretrial diversion. What that means, that's a
Oh.
program through the district attorney's office. It's not trial. And he says that you're required to sign up for pretrial diversion in the month of August. They usually have it the first Thursday in August. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So this case is going to be reset to the second week in August because that'll give you time to sign up for pretrial diversion. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. So, I work in Tennessee. So, do that mean that I need to be
You
out
work
there
where? You
in
can talk.
Tennessee?
Okay, yeah, you would have to talk to your attorney about that because he informed our court coordinator that you will approve. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Does she have a sign-up date? Did he tell you that?
They didn't say.
Okay, well, he didn't say you had a sign-up date, but stay in contact with your attorney, okay?
Yes, sir.
He'll
Yes,
inform
sir.
you when your sign-up date is. So right now, we're going to tentatively reset this to the second week in August, okay? If that changes,
Okay.
your attorney would inform us that there's a different sign-up date, and then we'll reset this case after that sign-up date,
I can't confirm.
Okay, so
huh?
I said I can confirm that she was approved for pretrial.
You can't? You can?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you were approved for pretrial diversion. So what we're going to do is reset this case to the second week in August. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman, all right?
okay. So do I need to be out there the second week of
No,
August?
okay. If your sign-up date is in the first week of August for pretrial diversion, then the state will dismiss this case before your sign-up date. That's what usually happens. And so you may not be here, but if the case has not been dismissed and you haven't signed up, then you can appear by Zoom. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you still
Yeah,
can
I just
appear.
want to know that if I need to be out there because I don't want to miss
Okay.
nothing.
I understand. I understand. But stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. Your attorney will inform you when your sign-up date is when you need to be in Jefferson County to sign up for pretrial diversion.
Okay.
All
I can
right.
call him today, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I'll give him
Uh,
a call
uh,
today.
All right. So we're going to reset this case. What date is that? To August 18th of 2025. Stay in contact with your attorney. You're free to go. Thanks for being patient with us, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Let's see, he has three cases. It's third case. 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 4. Now, Mr. Barrett, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Barrett, you may put your hand down. Now, Mr. Barrett, I have before me two documents. The first document is titled, let's see, Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendant Without Attorney. And Mr. Barrett, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on the line that state you would like to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
And the next document is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Barrett, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge? Mr. Barrett, I read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in your case is Attorney Jennifer Delage. Attorney Delage will be given information to contact you, and you will also be given information to contact her.
Yes, sir, thank you, Your Honor.
Our court coordinator will give you that information. Okay. I need some bond conditions. If we don't already have some.
Your Honor, on cause 1419, the state would be making a motion to amend the information to correct a spelling error.
Okay, so you're gonna file a motion, I mean, you're gonna.
I can file a motion, or if we
yeah.
do it in court, if the court would allow, or whichever the court prefers. Like,
Probably be better just to file it, and then, yeah, we'll have the paperwork in the file.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see. Excuse me. Let me see what we got. Somebody up to oops. Let's see. Okay. Hey, I had said some, did I say some? Fire conditions on the MGRP.
I'm not sure. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. I don't get out there.
Well, I mean, you know,
Right, I'll get one of the investigators to come out there at that time. How about you? What's happening in front of you? I'll come to you when we talk with the investigator.
Okay, now, Mr. Barrett, the code is gonna give you some bond conditions. And, you get a copy of this, I'll read them to you right now. It states standard bond conditions in County Code at Law number 2, following return of a criminal information in County Code at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the additional conditions. Number 1, defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or the United States. Number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who A, refuses to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 3, the defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense, and the defendant shall not go near any residence, school, or other location frequented by the alleged victim. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And I think y'all have a custody order in place?
There's a custody order in both, against both victims.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just didn't know if we could apply it to both of them, because I have children for both.
Well, this is in both cases.
Okay. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, I know that a lot of times in these custody cases, the children can be exchanged to another party, an independent
Yes, sir.
responsible
It
party.
takes place at Groves Police Department.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Now, okay. Now, do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 4 does not apply. That only applies in a DWI case. Your case is not a DWI case. Now, condition number 5 does apply. States defendant is prohibited from possessing of firearm or ammunition unless defendant is a peace officer as defined by section 1.07 of the Penal Code, actively engaged in employment as a sworn full-time paid employee of a state agency or political subdivision. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And condition number 7 applies. It states defendant shall wear a global positioning monitoring system device as defendants at the defendant's expense, with written verification being submitted to the court within 3 days. Do you understand that condition?
I need to get a,
GPS, right? All right. Now, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond will be revoked, and if your bond is revoked, you'll be placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
All right. Now you're gonna get your copy of these bond conditions, copy of the reset. Once you get a copy, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Can I ask you one question? Is there a way, I was on probation. And I had
You
asked-
still on, you still
Yes.
on probation?
Yes, sir. I had asked Ms. Reeves, I had a job offer before this came up, or around the time that this came up, and I've had several job offers, but I've had to turn them down because some of them were in Cleveland, Texas, and some of them were in Lufkin, Texas. Is there any way?
Well, no, you'd have to get permission from your probation
From
officer.
her? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Okay, yes,
I
sir.
think that's,
Yes, sir.
I don't think they're gonna try to prevent you from being employed.
Yes, sir. Well, she told me to wait until I came
Oh.
to see you, so,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
okay, thank you, sir.
That happens all the time.
Yes, sir.
Oh, did I write? Miss You're gonna have to write Mr. last name in there, and then I'll sign it. Okay. This, Humberto Antonio Munguia Ruiz. Yeah, we had called you early, but you,
Yes, sir. I stepped down the hall to reset a case. I
Okay.
apologize. They're just a little quicker than I thought.
okay. Who's the prosecutor? You the prosecutor, okay. Okay,
Okay, so you speak up. in case we can hear you.
okay. This is cause number 24 CCCR 2794. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Humberto Antonio Munguia Ruiz.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Munguia Ruiz, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
You may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Munguia
Good night,
Ruiz?
sir.
You doing fine? That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Paget. Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And Mr. Paget, do you waive a record in Mr. Ruiz's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Munguia Ruiz, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Humberto Antonio Munguia Ruiz, on or about September 15th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. Mr. Munguia Ruiz, do you understand what you have been charged with? To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to follow or contest the charges? Fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials, HMR, on a line next to a box that's checked nolla contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification, a defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature
Yes,
on the
sir.
line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there's one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Munguia Ruiz, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes.
to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Mr. Munguia Ruiz, are you a, citizen of the United States?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have that other document?
Well, it was with the certification.
Let me see
With
it.
the discovery
Give me that certification back.
Should we?
Here it is. Okay, now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, I have before me a document that is titled English Statement Number 1 for all foreign nationals except those from mandatory notification countries. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled signature?
Yes, sir.
And there's one word that's circled, that's the word is no, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it is below a statement that reads, do you want us to notify your consular officers at this time? And you circled no, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, before you sign and initial before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you? And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Correct.
It is, okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna write his offense English. He has 3 offenses. One of them, he has terror harassment. And alliance. Here you go.
It's painful.
And Mr. McGill Ruiz, I'm gonna go back to State's Exhibit number 1. There's a set of initials on the line next to the paragraph that is titled citizenship. And this paragraph states, if you're not a U.S. citizen on a plea of guilty under the contingent, it may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Do you understand this statement?
Yes, sir.
And do you still want to go forward with this case? Okay. And state your office, State's Exhibit number 1,
Yes, Your Honor.
and no, you didn't have no objections? Okay, now, State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Paget, you've advised on counsel, Mr. McGill Ruiz, is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Paget, pursuant to the case of Padilla versus Kentucky, did you advise your client as to the consequences of him pleading guilty of no contest?
In detail, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. McGill Ruiz, your attorney, Mr. Paget, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his services? Are you satisfied with your lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. McGill Ruiz, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to 1 year deferred probation with a $300 fine, 60 hours community service, the installation payment, your own device, and GWI standard conditions of probation.
What is the court cost in this case?
He's going to treat you like you.
392.
Okay.
$392. You need to, okay, Mr. McGill Ruiz, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $300 for court costs of $392. You'll also be required to pay a DWI conviction fine of $100. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, a urinalysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. You'll also be required to pay Jefferson County DW Education an initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month while you're on probation is $155 a month. Will you be able to pay the $155 each month?
Yes, sir.
You'll also be required to perform 60 hours of community service, install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate, attend and complete a DWI education class, have an alcohol assessment, and adhere to the other standard terms and condition of this probation, of DWI probation. Now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, do you understand the state's offer? Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed. It will not result in a conviction on your record, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure, whereby your record will be sealed to the general public. Your attorney, Mr. Paget, is quite competent in those matters. Now, Mr. Munguia Ruiz, this will conclude your case. You will stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you're finished following her directions, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Paget, this is on the case.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Jefferson County Court Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number M321620. Case is styled State of Texas versus Shelda Lynn Chambliss. Ms. Chambliss, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Chambliss, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Chambliss, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Chambliss? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Chambliss, we have Mr. Gary Gilliam, who's with the Jefferson County Probation Department. Mr. Gilliam, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you, sir.
We also have Ms. Haley Simmons. She's with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. Ms. Simmons, again, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge, thank you.
Okay. Now, Ms. Chambliss, I have before me two documents on paper. The document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Or are these your initials on the line that state you would like to waive your right to an attorney to represent yourself? I also have another document that is titled Waiver of Counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. You recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Chambliss, I also have a document that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. This motion was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion, it alleges that you, Shelda Lynn Chambliss, was tried in County Court Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on December 6, 2023, for the Class A misdemeanor offense of DWI. Oh, man, that should be Class B. Is it? Hold on. It's just, if it's, hold on, let me check, go back and check. Let me go back and check. MTRP. Chambliss. Here we go. It is plastic. Oh, it's the alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Okay.
His file correcting information as well, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. Where? Oh,
Right
where?
now.
Oh, did I?
Still agreed on that 30.
Is that the motion? We're looking for the motion, not the.
Oh, you want the motion, Your Honor?
I just
No,
had,
I
I
thought
just,
you
I thought I
wanted-
just had one. The motion, the MTRP?
I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
You take that one, Your Honor.
I had wrote on it. Okay, yeah. This is it, yeah. Now, Ms. Chambliss, state filed a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, it alleges that you, Shelda Lynn Chambliss, was tried in County Court Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, for the class, well, on December 6th of 2023, the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated, actually with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. The court found you guilty and assessed punishment at 90 days confinement in jail, a fine of $500. Your probation was extended for 1 year. Well, you were on probation for 1 year, and then you were given an extension. In this motion, it alleges there are 4 allegations. State, are you abandoning any allegations?
State's abandoning allegations 2 and 3, Your Honor, and proceeding with 1 and 4.
Okay. Now, Ms. Chambers, the state is abandoning allegations 2 and 3, which means they will only be proceeding on allegation 1 and 4. Allegation number 1 states that you, Sheldon Chambers, failed to report to Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on or about February 25th, March 25th, excuse me, February 2025, March 2025, April 2025, as directed in violation of condition number 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true? True. Allegation number 4 alleges that you, Sheldon Chambers, failed to enter and successfully complete the victim impact panel, pay all associated costs as ordered by the court in violation of the additional condition 18 of your probation order. Is that true or not true? Are you pleading true to allegations 1 and 4 freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading true because they are true? All right. Ms. Chambers, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Ms. Chambers, do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there are 2 sets of initials. First set of initials is on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegations 1 and 4. Did you place your initials in this location? Second set of initials is below a paragraph that is titled Discovery Admonishment. And it states that I do not request discovery in this case, and I waive my right to discovery and choose to enter a plea of guilty or no contest. I'm also change that to true. Now, I see where I made a change. Now, you have any objections to the change that I made on here? Okay, just remind me of something. Now, Ms. Chambers, before we go any further, you have a right to have a court reporter to type down everything that's being said. You also have a right to waive or give up your right to have a court reporter. Do you waive or give up your right to have a court reporter? A court reporter is somebody that's typing down everything that's being said in court.
I'm ready.
So are you waiving your right? All right. Now, Ms. Chambers, also on page 3 of this document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is that your signature? On the next document, it's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You recognize this document. And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to appeal. Do you understand that statement? Now, Ms. Chambers, before you sign and initial all of the documents that I just showed you, did you read and understand these documents? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. And Ms. Chambers, are you a citizen of the United States?
State over states 1.
Ms. Chambers, the state is offering. Oh. Okay. Yeah, am I locked? Could you check? It doesn't say, but I can't get back in it. Hold on. citizen of the United States. Is that correct? Now, Ms. Chambliss, is there any evidence that you are currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Chambliss, I will accept your plea of true. The allegations 1 and 4. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. And your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea of true, the state's offering 34 days, which has been accounted for in both the Jefferson County Jail and the Hardin County Jail, with credit for 34 and to tax and retire all court cost.
Ms. Chambliss, the state is offering that you serve 34 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 34 days in Jefferson County as well as Hardin County. And therefore you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired, which means that you would not be required to pay the court costs. In this case, it will be taxed and retired. Ms. Chambliss, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? And do you accept the state's offer? Ms. Chambliss, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Chambliss, this will conclude your case. You'll stand in front of the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you're finished following her directions, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day, and Ms. Chambliss, you're no longer on probation. You're welcome. And Ms. Simmons. This is cause number 23 CCR 1416, case of style of the state of Texas versus Colton Edward Smith. Mr. Smith, is that your full name?
Sir.
Mr. Smith, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sir.
Mr. Smith, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Smith?
Pretty broken man today, sir.
Okay, well, we hope that we can, you can be fixed and put back together, okay?
Pray a lot.
Okay, yeah, we all, need to pray. God hears and answers prayers. Okay? And so, you know, a lot of times we, you know, we just have to be patient for God to give us his answer, and he will answer.
Always.
That he will answer. Now, Mr. Smith, you raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down. Mr. Smith, you're represented by your attorney Todd LeBlanc. And Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good to know.
And Mr. LeBlanc, do you waive a record
We do.
in Mr. Smith's case? Okay, now, Mr. Smith, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. This motion was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this motion, it alleges that you, Colton Edward Smith, was tried in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on October 16th of 2024 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, search, or transportation. And down here, they just have RT. You might want to amend
They
that.
have what?
Resisting arrest, search.
I'll write in transportation, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No.
They just had T. Resisting arrest, search, transfer. Okay, so it'll be an amended, it'll be your first amended motion. Okay. Now, Mr. Smith, this states first amended motion, and it states, I'll just reread it, that you, Colton Edward Smith, was tried in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on the 16th day of October 2024 for the offense resisting arrest, search, or transportation, which is a Class A misdemeanor. The court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilty. However, you were placed on deferred adjudicated probation for a period of 1 year. The court deferred adjudication in this case. Now, Mr. Smith, there are There are 6 allegations in this motion. State, are you abandoning any of the allegations?
State's abandoning allegations 1, 3, 4, and 6, Your Honor. And we're
Three.
proceeding on 2 and 5.
6. Okay, Mr. Smith, the state is abandoning allegations 1, 3, 4, and 6. That simply means that they will not be proceeding on those allegations. They will only be proceeding on allegations 2 and 5. Allegation number 2 alleges that you, Colton Edward Smith, failed to provide verification of attending intensive outpatient treatment in violation of condition 11 of your deferred probation order. Is that true or not true?
True.
Okay. Allegation number 5 alleges that you, Colton Edward Smith, failed to perform community service hours as ordered by the court in violation of condition 17 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
I wasn't given the chance, Your Honor.
Okay, so
It's true, yes, sir.
you say it's
Given
true?
more time, I'd have had time to take care of it.
Okay. Now, are you pleading true to allegations 2 and 5
Yes, sir.
freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true to those allegations because they are true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Smith, I also have before me a document on the tablet that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
There's one box that's checked. The box that's checked is MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation. Do you understand that? On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials, KS, on the line next to a box that's checked MTRP, true to allegations 2 and 5. Did you place your initials on this document?
Sir.
On page 3 of this document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there's 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Sir.
Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? Now, Mr. Smith, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir, he did.
And did you understand everything that Mr. LeBlanc went over?
Sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State overstates 1.
No objection.
No objections. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. LeBlanc, you have advised and counseled Mr. Smith. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
And Mr. Smith, your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I will accept your plea of true to allegations 2 and 5. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. It is affidavit. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
In exchange for defendant's plea of true, the state's offering 4 days in the 20 days in Jefferson County Jail, credit for 4. The defendant is to turn himself in on Friday, that's the 25th, at or before 6 p.m.
Let me see. You said it's Friday.
Yes, Your Honor, July 25th.
Trying to get some things taken care of.
What's the court cost?
$60.
Okay. Mr. Smith, the state is offering that you serve 20 days in Jefferson County Jail. You'll be given credit for 4 days that you've already spent in jail in this case. You will also be required to pay court costs of $60. Are you able to pay the $60 court costs?
Not today.
Okay. Now, Mr. Smith, I have before me a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. I'm going to give this document to your attorney, and your attorney is going to give it to you so that you can review it. Now, Mr. Smith, do you recognize that document?
Yes, sir, it's changed drastically.
Okay, could you make those change, give him a pen? Here you go. And you can make those changes.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Smith, is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Smith, the court is going to find that you're indigent, which means that you're unable to pay the court costs in this case. Therefore, and that's pursuant to, therefore, the court cost is going to be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. That means you won't have to pay it. Okay. Okay. Now, you'll be required to begin the remainder of your jail time on July 25th, 2025, at or before 6 p.m.
So you see me here on days I didn't need to be here. I'll be there.
Okay, that's good. Now, Mr. Smith, do you understand the state's offer?
Right.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Smith, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with state. Now, Mr. Smith, I can just tell you this, you know, when you have rock bottom,
You can only go up, I know.
Yeah. not only go up,
I'm in good spirits.
but you know, you need to understand that there's a rock at the bottom,
I know.
and that rock is Jesus.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, you're right.
So you just hold
This
on.
age kept me through a lot of things.
That's right. That's right. Just hold on, you know, to his unchanging hands.
Sir.
All right, and you'll be all right. All right. We all go through ups and downs in life, you know.
Or sometimes.
I understand. Hang in there. Don't hang up.
It's been voted down.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, Miss. Let me see.
I just have any I have severe.
Oh, you'll be all right. Oh, no.
And it's my birthday.
Oh, just,
Sorry.
Just, yeah, think positive.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Inhale and exhale.
Sir,
Inhale and exhale.
inhale, Lord, exhale the devil.
Yeah.
That's what that's what I've been told.
I was tired of being like Jimmy.
Let's see, we got, okay, that's, um,
So she wasn't today?
I put my six.
Oh, no, sorry. No, I mean, it doesn't mean I can be myself, just so I can have like, they speak the thing.
okay,
Okay, yeah, I used to have everything, my kids, my. Yeah, all right. I wanna do this today. I wanna do this today.
okay.
That's my, yeah, here's my question. No other reason. Hey, I'm proud of C-39. Baby. I have an old spine, I got about 60-year-old spine. But then I have a lot of physical. They're not going for sure. He's still there.
Okay. Okay, this is cause number 25 CCCR 0206, case of style of state of Texas versus Ashley Renee Lang. Miss Lang, how are you doing?
Blessed.
It can't be better than being blessed. And that's a good thing.
Yes,
Okay. Now, Miss Lang, would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
yes, sir.
Miss Lang, you may put your hand down.
Okay, sir.
Now, Miss Lang, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Giles Cole. Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
Great, Your Honor, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Cole, do you waive a record in Miss Lang's case?
Yes, we do.
Miss Lang, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, Miss Lang, it alleges that you, Ashley Renee Lang, on or about September 9th of 2023, while you were operating a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class B misdemeanor offense of driving intoxicated. Miss Lang, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lang, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do
Yes,
you
sir.
recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Lang, there are a set of initials AL on a line next to a box that's checked NOLA contingent. Did you place your initials on this
I
document?
did.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir, that's me.
And on the next document that is titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir, that's me.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled
Yes, sir.
defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
I do.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
It is.
You need to sign it. Now, Ms. Lang, before you sign all of the documents that I have just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
He did thoroughly.
And did you understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir. Positively.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge.
They are.
Ms. Lang, are you a citizen of the United States?
I am.
State overstates exhibit one.
No objection. State's exhibit number 1 is admitted. And Mr. Cole, you have advised and counseled Ms. Lang. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Not at all, Your Honor.
And Ms. Lang, your attorney has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Much so.
Has he provided full and effective and competent legal representation?
He has.
Ms. Lang, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find affidavit. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 30 days county jail with credit for time served of 4 days.
Okay. What is the court cost? Okay, and the jail time to start by 6 p.m. today.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Thank you for allowing me that, by the way.
You welcome. Okay, Ms. Lang, the state is offering that you serve 30 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for the 4 days that you've already spent in jail.
Yes, sir.
The court cost in this case is $392. Are you able to pay the $392?
No, sir.
Okay, Ms. Lang, I will be handing your attorney a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And could you review that document?
Yes, sir.
Is everything on that document still true and correct?
Pretty much. Transportation costs, oh no. I need to put two right here. This- I mean, it's just the postage.
Okay. Now, is everything in this document still true and correct today?
Yes.
I forgot that.
Or you can make a change if you need to. Oh.
Two.
It's just not
Thank you,
always about
Councilman.
strong school.
Here, 578.
9:10, 7:30, 9:30, 40, 9:30.
Okay,
Thank you, Councilman.
thank you.
Okay,
Long time on.
now,
No worries.
Ms.
You
Lang, is everything on this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
investment.
Okay, Ms. Lang, the court is gonna find you indigent. And based on the finding of indigency, you will not be required to pay the $392 court cost because it'll be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Do you understand?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Now, Ms. Lang, you'll be required to turn yourself in this afternoon at or before 6 p.m. Jefferson County Jail,
Yes, sir.
right? Now, Ms. Lang, do you understand the state's offer?
I do.
Do you think the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Do I think or
Do you,
think?
do you think it's fair and just?
Yes, sir,
And do you accept the state's offer?
I do.
Okay. Ms. Lang, I'll follow plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Lang, you'll stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
See you at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
I do. But I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
there.
saying.
I understand. Yeah, I know.
No, we to.
Mr. Galmore? Arthurius Holman? Mr. Holman, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Mr. Holman, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Dustin Galmore. Mr. Galmore is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore? I think yes, your mic is on mute. I don't know if he's there. Mr. Galmore, you,
Okay, good. Yes, sir, I'm here. Sorry about that.
how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Galmore, what is your announcement in Mr. Holman's case?
Judge, we're asked for one last announcement date on this case so we can try to get a resolution.
Okay, can you give us a date? It's gonna be an announcement. Would it be September 8th, 2025? That's what I was given before. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this to September 8th of 2025. Mr. Galmore,
Yes, sir.
your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go. No, it's an announcement. You'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Is that the same? Yeah. Ms. Galmore,
Yes.
okay, we're gonna reset that to August, what? August 27th of 2020.
That works.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
All right.
Thank you.
You're free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Holman, you can get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. Thanks for being patient. And Mr. Holman, you need to be on time the next time you come to court.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Hey, Mr. Giles, you had a jail run tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if we hold you today, you'll be here on time for the warrant.
Here.
Today, we'll sign them up at the jail and you come back with it.
On time, I promise y'all. 8 o'clock in the morning, Judge.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll be there. I'm gonna be here.
All right.
I need to get my office, Judge, that's it.
was on the trial docket next door, right? And you transferred over here on the trial docket, I mean,
I was just hired, so I don't know what happened to Conoco 3.
oh, so you had another lawyer?
Yes, sir, and then they dropped the line and transferred me here.
Oh, so there was a court appointed lawyer.
Yes.
Okay, and then you hired him,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay. Let's give him a trial date. Um, hold on a minute. Okay, your case is reset for September 8th, 2025. You're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
So,
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is in session. The court is in session. And cause number 25 CCCR 0978. Case is filed with State of Texas versus Denise J. Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez, is that your full name?
Yes.
How are you doing, Ms. Rodriguez?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. Ms. Rodriguez, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Rodriguez, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rodriguez, you may put your hand down. Now, Ms. Rodriguez, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Tom Burbank. Attorney Burbank, do you waive a record in Ms. Rodriguez's case?
We do.
Ms. Rodriguez, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Denise J. Rodriguez, on or about February 16th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class B misdemeanor offense of driving with license invalid with previous convictions. Now, Ms. Rodriguez, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Ms. Rodriguez, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Rodriguez, there are 2 sets of initials. One set of initials, the initials of your attorney. Second set of initials, DR. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, you recognize this document.
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes.
Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? Ms. Rodriguez, I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you? And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Ms. Rodriguez, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State over states one.
Any objections?
No objection, states.
No objections. States exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Burbank, you advised and counseled Ms. Rodriguez. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your
And Ms. Rodriguez, your attorney, Mr. Burbank, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rodriguez, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
State's offering 90 days probated over 9 months with a $200 fine with 2 days Jefferson County Jail to be credited towards that fine and court cost and 30 hours community service.
It's just, Okay. Let's see. Ms. Burbank, were you appointed in this case?
I was.
What's the 350? Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, the state is offering that you serve 90 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you would not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 9 months. During the 9-month probationary period, you will be required to pay a fine of $200 plus court costs of $277. You will be given credit for 2 days, which is $200 toward the fine and court costs, which total $477. So your fine and court costs with the 2 days credit will be $277. Do you understand that? You will also be required to perform you will also be required to pay probation fee of $60 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15, and reimburse Jefferson County court-appointed attorney's fees of $350. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $120 a month. Are you able to pay the $120 each month?
No, Your Honor, she's court appointed and I've talked to her and her status, financial status hasn't changed.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, your attorney just handed your attorney a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize that document?
Is that yes?
Yes.
Now, is everything in that document still true and correct today?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Rodriguez, the court is going to find that you're indigent. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Ms. Rodriguez. Okay. State is offering that you serve 90 days in Jefferson County Jail, and not have to serve any time in Jefferson County Jail because you've been on probation for a period of 9 months. During the 9-month probationary period, you're required to pay a fine of $200 plus court costs of $277, which comes to a total of $477. You'll be given 2 days credit, so your court costs, finding court cost was $277. The court have found that you are indigent. And based on the finding of indigency, the $277 finding court costs will be converted to 20 hours of community service. The attorney's fees of $350, you will not have to pay that because the court found you indigent and that will be waived pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The $15 reimbursement fee will also be waived pursuant to Article 102.018 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The probation fee of $60 a month will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. You will be required to pay the urinalysis fee of $135. Your total monthly installments will be $40 a month. Are you able to pay the $40 a month?
Yeah.
Okay. You will also be required to perform 30 hours of community service in addition to the 22 hours of community service, which comes to a total of 52 hours of community service. You'll also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Ms. Rodriguez, do you understand the state's offer and the findings that the court have made in your case? And do you think that is fair and just? And do you accept it? Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Rodriguez, you'll take a seat. The court coordinator have to redo the paperwork to make those adjustments that I just mentioned to you. Once you make the changes that's necessary on the paperwork, they'll call you up. You'll follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Ms. Rodriguez, I see that you're expecting. Do you know what you're gonna have? Okay, well, good luck. Hope that you have a healthy baby boy and that you have a safe delivery. All right, you have a blessed day. And Mr. Burbank,
That's it.
I think this is your last case. You're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
You too, Judge.
You're welcome.
May see you in the next 3 or 4 months.
You may see me in the,
Hi, and Fanny. I'm the Phantom.
we got one tomorrow.
Do I have one tomorrow? I think that's my vacation day.
You sound like Mr. Lawrence.
I'll be.
We said after her.
Yeah. Let's see, Mr. Matuska. Lisa Ann Norris. This is cause number 23CCCR0730. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Lisa Ann Norris. Ms. Norris, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Norris?
Good.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Norris, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Ryan Matuska. Mr. Matuska, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now, Mr. Matuska, what is your announcement in Ms. Norris' case?
Your Honor, this is my first setting I've had with Ms. Morris on her NTRP.
Okay,
I've been able to work with probation and with the prosecutor to come up with a plan, maybe from Ms. Norris in the next 30 days to make some significant improvements.
okay.
We're just asking for 30 days to do that.
Is that correct, State?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, give us a reset date. This case will be reset to August 27th, 2025. Ms. Norris, you get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And thanks for being patient with us, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, same to you.
You're welcome. They talking. Who is that gentleman? Ms. Bailiff? Ms. Bailiff? This gentleman just walked. Okay, this is cause number, three cases, cause numbers 25 CCCR 0916. Cause number M332608. And cause number M332610. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus La Sudden Surprise Stevens. Ms. Stevens, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Stevens, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Stevens, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Stevens, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Stevens? You fine? Now, Ms. Stevens, you're represented in your case or in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Wright Kimler. Attorney Kimler, how are you doing?
Well, thank you, Your Honor.
That's good, Ms. Kimler. Mr. Kimler, do you waive a record in Ms. Stevens' cases?
So waived.
Ms. Stevens, in cause number 25 CCCR 0916, I have before me a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, Ms. Stevens, it alleges that you, LaSutton Stevens, on or about February 18th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest. Ms. Stevens, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Mhm.
To this charge, Ms. Stevens, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Guilty? Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty? Ms. Stevens, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Ms. Stevens, do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature? And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document? Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Ms. Stevens, at the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. You understand that statement? Ms. Stevens, I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document? Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Ms. Stevens, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you? And did you understand everything that your attorney went over? Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Stevens, are you a citizen of the United States?
State Upper States 1.
Any objections?
No objection.
No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Kimber, you advised and counseled Ms. Stevens. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
I'm satisfied she's competent, Your Honor.
And Ms. Stevens, your attorney, Mr. Kimler, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation? Okay. Ms. Stevens, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
State's offering 11 days in the Jefferson County Jail with credit for time served and tax referral.
Ms. Stevens, the state is offering that you serve 11 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but you will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you have already served 11 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not have to pay the court costs because the time that you have already spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Ms. Stevens, do you understand the state's offer? Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just? Do you accept the state's offer? Ms. Stevens, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Okay. Now, Ms. Stevens, we will move to your next case. Your next case is motion to revoke probation. It's clause number M332608. And in this case, Ms. Stevens, I have before me a document that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. And in this motion to revoke probation, it alleges that you, LaSutton Surprise Stevens, was tried in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on November 1st of 2023 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of deadly conduct. You were found guilty and assessed punishment at 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail and a fine that does not exceed $500. Your confinement was probated for a period of 2 years. Where's the other page? To this motion.
What is it you're looking for, Your Honor? If you need mine, I can give you mine. There is just notes on it.
Hold on a minute.
We filled everything out.
No, it doesn't have nothing to do with y'all. It has something to do with this motion.
You want a copy of probation, Your Honor?
They printed, hold on a minute.
It's not. I don't know how I did.
I don't know, let me see if it's in here. Okay. Yeah, you got a page missing. Yeah. No, it's the second page. Yeah, I don't need it. You print it off? Oh, if not, I'll print it off from here. Okay. Now, Ms. Stevens, in this motion to revoke your probation in cause number M332608, there are 5 allegations. State, are you abandoning any of the allegations?
State's proceeding on allegation 1, Your Honor, and abandoning allegations 2 through 5 in this NTRP.
Okay, Ms. Stevens, the state is abandoning allegations 2, 3, 4, and 5. They will only be proceeding on allegation number 1. Allegation number 1 alleges that you, LaSutton Surprise Stevens, committed the offense of resisting arrest on or about February 19th, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas, in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. Is that true or not true? Now, Ms. Stevens, are you pleading true freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading true because it is true? Ms. Stevens, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a signature above the line. Well, on page 2 of this document, there's a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegation number 1. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature? And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Stevens, before you signed and initialed these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over in these documents? Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State,
State offer states one.
No objection.
no objection. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And Ms. Stevens, are you satisfied with your services of your attorney in this case?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Stevens, I will accept your plea of truth to allegation number 1. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I also find that the evidence is sufficient to revoke your probation, and your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
State's offering 16 days in the Jefferson County Jail with credit for 16 days. Tax and retire all court costs and running concurrent with the companion MTRP.
Okay, Ms. Stevens, the state is offering that you serve 16 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 16 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not have to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. This case will run concurrent with cause number M332610. Ms. Stevens, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer is fair and just?
Sir.
And do you accept the state's offer? Ms. Stevens, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Stevens, we will move on to your next case. And your next case is cause number M332610. And in this case, Ms. Stevens, I have before me a document that is titled Motion to Revoke Probation. And in this motion to revoke probation that was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office, it alleges that Eula Sutton Surprise Stevens was tried in County Court at number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas on November 1st of 2023 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of unlawfully carrying a weapon. You were found guilty and your punishment was assessed at 180 days without a fine. The fine was waived and the confinement was probated for a period of 2 years. In this motion, there are 6 allegations. State, are you abandoning any allegations?
State's proceeding on allegation 1 and abandoning allegations 2 through 6, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Stevens, the state is abandoning allegations 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They will be proceeding on allegation number 1. Allegation number 1 alleges that Eula Sutton Surprise Stevens committed the offense of resisting arrest on or about February 19, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas, in violation of condition number 1 of your probation order. Is that true or not true? Now, are you pleading true to allegation number 1 freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading true because it is true? Ms. Stevens, I also have before me a document on my computer that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. You recognize this document? On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials on the line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means motion for probation, true to allegation number 1. Did you place your initials LS on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of the defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand the statement?
Yes.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have, now, Ms. Stevens, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes,
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State?
State's offering state one at this time, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And Ms. Stevens, are you satisfied with the services of your attorney in this case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Stevens, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 1. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I'll also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I'll also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State. And I'll also find that the evidence is sufficient to revoke your probation and your probation is hereby revoked. State. Do we have a plea bargain agreement in this case?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
16 days in Jefferson County Jail with credit for time served and tax from retired court costs running concurrent with the companion MTRP.
Okay, Ms. Stevens, state is offering that you serve 16 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail in this case because you already served 16 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you have already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. This case will run concurrent with cause number M332608. And Ms. Stevens, do you understand the state's offer in this case?
Yes,
And do you think that is fair and just?
yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Stevens, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Stevens, this will conclude your cases. You'll stand next to the bailiff, follow her direction. Once you finish following her direction, you'll be free to go. And Ms. Stevens, how are your children doing?
They're fine.
They're fine?
Yes, sir.
And I think the young girl that you have is pretty bright, pretty smart little girl. She's still doing good in school?
Yes,
Okay. Tell her to keep up the good work. I see that you have some people here with you today.
yes, sir.
Who do you have?
It's not, it's fine.
Your oldest son?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for coming down here with your mom. And ma'am, I know you've been hanging in there with Miss Stevens for a while. Hang on, don't hang up. All right. And you need to get that lady a big hug because she's always here for you. I know she's always here for you. Every time, when I look up, if I don't see you, I see her. All right. So when you get a chance, give those kids of yours a big hug and a kiss today. All right.
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna stand next to the bailiff, follow her direction. Once you finish following her direction, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank y'all for coming down.
Okay.
All right. And this will conclude the calling of the court's motion to revoke probation docket and the announcement docket on the day's date of July 23rd, 2025 in County Court number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day. Prosecutors, you are excused. Mr. Gilliam, you're excused. Mr. Kimmer, you are also excused. All right. All right. You're welcome.